Right now, though, I'm super happy to have a friend on the phone over in Medford, Oregon. He's a member of the long-standing John Doe Boys, a great Southern Oregon band that's a national band, really. They play all over the country, and they've got a lot of releases out, and they're very energetic and fun to see live. And welcome Steve Howell to the Church of Rock. Hey, Steve.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Totally, brother. How are you tonight, man?
Oh, we actually had a show last night, and I'm just kind of recouping from that. We haven't played for so long. I think it was March was our last show before last night, and now I'm all sore. I feel like an old man.
I'll bet it was a good show, though.
Oh, it was pretty fun. It was different with the social gathering. Not anybody, everybody kept their space and did the social distancing to make sure the spread of COVID wasn't there and whatnot. So it was interesting. It wasn't like the good old fashioned, shows that we're used to having, but it was fun.
Right. Yeah. I think, things are going to be different for a little while. We'll see what happens. I'm glad to hear that you guys are jamming. That's great. Music in the Valley is so important for keeping spirits up, and you guys do a good job at that.
Thank you.
Where'd you guys play at last night, bro?
We played at John B's Rock and Roll Diner.
God, I haven't been over there in forever. How's it going over at Johnny B's?
With the new owners, they've kind of changed it up a lot. It's quite a bit different, but it still has like the old feel, but new at the same time. It's different. It's cool.
Okay. And for those who are listening, we have a lot of fans that listen because we've been on the air talking about being old. We started this show like in '99, so a lot of the original folks still listen every week as like a rock and roll tradition. And for the folks that are going to hear your music tonight that maybe don't know of you guys, just in a nutshell, what is the history of the John Doe Boys?
Oh man, it's kind of been all over the place, but pretty much we just try to stick with like as far away from like strictly bluegrass and folk, and we try to stay away from rock and roll and punk while throwing all those together in a blender and playing them together all at the same time.
I love that.
Yeah.
What year did you guys start the band, man?
Oh, it was 7 years ago.
Wow.
So it was quite a ways, quite a long time ago now, it seems like.
Yeah, I remember when you guys formed, and before that, weren't you in Old Mountain Dew, or who were you with before that?
Yeah. We actually, back when you were in the old studio, I got a chance to play with Old Mountain Dew in your studio, which was kind of a fun little time. Yeah,
man, it's cool. I've known you for quite a while. That was one of my little notes I wrote down here, that I've known you for, at least 7-8 years, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I met you
easily.
I met you. I moved to the Valley in around 2011. I think I've known you since the first year that I've been here. So yeah, it's cool to have. You're one of my oldest friends in Oregon, to be honest. So that's cool to know you that long. It's just nice,
Yeah.
So are you guys? Do you have a schedule coming up of upcoming gigs since everything's kind of how it is, or is it tentative, or what's happening with you guys?
Well, it's really a strange time for like booking. Between, all the different places that don't want to do live music and all the places that do want to do live music.
Yeah.
So to say that we're actually having an actual schedule, we can't say that whatsoever, especially with, it can be shut down tomorrow, or not, we do have a show at the Coast in Brookings. And it's going to be an outside event, so everyone can be outdoors and away from each other and have plenty of room without, getting sick or possibly even spreading it, So
what's the date and location of that? Because we've got Ren and Austin. They live over in Brookings, and they're listening right now. So what's the date of that event, man, in Brookings?
That is next Saturday.
Wow.
And
sweet.
It's at 2:00. In the afternoon.
Well, hopefully those guys are not working, because they'll probably come and see you. Where's it going to be at, Steve?
Oh man, where was that one going to be at?
Put you on the spot.
Hold on.
Thanks, Derek.
I'm horrible at this.
I hear you, man. Just trying to get a few people to come your way via the church.
It is at Rolo's famous Oyster Fest.
Okay.
Cool.
The Backstreet Bar.
Okay, Backstreet Bar, Rolo's, Brookings, Oregon, next weekend at 2 p.m. John Doe Boys, that'll be fun. Who are the other members of the band?
So during the COVID, we've actually kind of had a slight change up, which is kind of strange, but it probably happened at the perfect time. You know, if we're going to change it up, it might be when no one's playing music whatsoever. So, you know, right now we have Larry, or his real name's Adam. He's the lead singer and the guitar player. We have Mason, who is on the fiddle, and he's kind of, well, he's amazing. Let's put it that way. He's actually on the soundtrack to Star Wars Episode 8.
Wow.
Yeah, like, so he's an amazing fiddle player. We have Julian on the mandolin and also the tenor banjo. Then we have Joshua Esterline, who is acoustic noir from Roseburg.
Okay.
And he's now playing the banjo as well. And then me on the upright bass. And then Marshall McAlpine from Sucker Punch and Where's Tom. He's also playing drums for us now.
Damn, super group.
Yeah, so I mean, we've got some amazing musicians, you know.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Very, very awesome. Yeah, we're sitting up here sweating. If you're listening and tuning in right now, you're at KSKQ at the Church of Rock radio show, talking with Steve Howell from the John Doe Boys. I actually spent like an hour last night listening to all kinds of John Doe Boys music, and I wanted to play one of my particular favorite songs by the band today following this chat, and I hope that's okay with Steve. And before we play it, though, I want to say thanks a million for taking the time to join me and Tracy to say hi today on the Church Dude, and we hope to be able to catch you guys out sooner than later.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to play a song, though, called Hope I Get to Heaven.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a great tune, man. I think it's from 2016. I think you guys will dig this a lot. If you want to hear more John Doe Boys, they're easy to find on social media, of course. John, Dough, like dough. And yeah, great band. Steve, thanks a million, dude. I appreciate talking to you, bro.
Oh, no,
you,
thanks
Steve.
for having me, man.
Thanks so much.
For sure. Stay cool and stay safe, my brother.
Definitely. You guys too.
Okay, thanks, dude.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.